In the heart of ancient Vietnam, long before recorded time, a kingdom of stone and mist reigned. Here, in a land we now call Ninh Binh, dramatic limestone mountains pierced the heavens, and fog-laden rivers carved paths through untouched tropical forests. The air hung thick and humid, alive with the chorus of insects and the rustling of giant ferns. This was a world ruled by nature, a world where giants walked, and in this domain, one predator stood above all others. A king crowned by fear and power. In this primeval theater, the king of predators stalked its domain, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. For a hunter of this magnitude, brute force was only part of the equation. Survival demanded strategy. Here, hidden amongst the dense ferns and the deep shadows cast by the karst cliffs, the TRX becomes a monument of patience. Its massive body, cloaked in scales of deep green and brown, melts into the landscape. Scars from past battles tell stories of a life of conflict. But now, there is only silence. Its intelligent eyes, missing nothing, scan the clearing. It waits. Time seems to slow, every rustle of leaves amplified in the tense quiet. Then, movement, a small herd of hadrosaurs, unsuspecting, emerges from the tree line to graze. They are oblivious to the 13-ton statue watching them. The T-Rex's muscles tense, coiling like immense springs. In a sudden, explosive burst of power, the ambush is sprung. A deafening roar shatters the tranquility as the Titan lunges forward. Dust and leaves erupt into a chaotic cloud. For the prey, there is no escape. This was the art of the ambush, where camouflage and patience were as deadly as any claw or tooth. But not every hunt could be won from the shadows. In the wide, open valleys between the limestone titans, speed was the currency of life and death. Imagine the earth trembling beneath your feet as this colossal predator gives chase. With each ground-shaking stride, its powerful leg muscles flex and strain, propelling its massive frame forward with terrifying velocity. This was not a lumbering beast. This was a high-performance engine of destruction, a force of nature in motion. Scientists believe that despite its size, a T-Rex could reach speeds rivaling some of today's fastest predators. But only in short, explosive bursts. Its prey, nimble and desperate, races towards the glistening river. Its only hope for escape. The water is a barrier the great hunter will not cross today. The T-Rex halts at the river's edge, its chest heaving. A frustrated snort, followed by a thunderous roar that echoes off the distant cliffs, declares its temporary defeat. The chase is over, but the king's presence is felt for miles. In this ancient world, to rule was to defend. Every inch of this territory, with its rich hunting grounds and secluded caves, was a prize worth fighting for. The scent of an intruder, a smaller, rival raptor species, drifts on the humid air. The king's response is immediate and absolute. A low, guttural growl rumbles from deep within its chest, a vibration you can feel more than hear. It lowers its massive head, displaying the awesome power of its jaws in a clear intimidation display. This is a warning. The challenger, though bold, is hopelessly outmatched. A brief, violent clash ensues, a blur of claws and snapping teeth. But the outcome was never in doubt. The smaller predator retreats, beaten and humbled. The T-Rex lets out a triumphant roar, a declaration of sovereignty that reverberates through the valleys. Dominance meant survival, and in this kingdom, no rival dared to challenge the king for long. The throne remained secure. Yet, even a king is not above seizing an opportunity. The relentless hunt for fresh prey consumes enormous energy, and a predator as intelligent as T-Rex understands the economics of survival. The pungent scent of death, carried on the morning mist, was an invitation, not a sign of weakness. Down by the riverbank, a carcass lies abandoned, a feast left by another's efforts. A cloud of buzzing flies announces the prize. As the T-Rex approaches, its immense shadow falls over the scene. The fog swirls around its colossal form, creating a ghostly spectacle. This is the opportunist, the Scavenger. We move in close, witnessing the sheer power of its jaw as it tears into the flesh, bone crunching with sickening ease. For the ultimate carnivore, Protein was protein. Scavenging wasn't a sign of failure. It was a testament to its supreme adaptability. In a world of constant struggle, no meal was ever taken for granted. But the true measure of this ultimate predator was not just its power or its opportunism, but its intelligence. Hunting was a calculated science. Using its highly developed senses, the T-Rex could read the environment like a map. Its keen sense of smell detects a herd of herbivores hidden within the morning's thick fog. Its exceptional hearing pinpoints their subtle movements. From above, we see the scene unfold. The fog is a heavy blanket, but the T-Rex navigates it with purpose. Silhouettes of the unsuspecting prey appear and disappear like ghosts in the mist. The music builds, a tense, throbbing pulse that mirrors the hunter's focused patience. It doesn't rush. It waits for the perfect moment, the perfect position. Then, with surgical precision, it strikes. The attack is sudden, decisive, and overwhelming. The camera whirls as the T-Rex secures its kill. A masterclass in predatory strategy. Patience, intelligence, and precision. These were the true weapons of the Tyrannosaurus Rex. As the sun dips below the jagged horizon, casting a golden, ethereal glow over the cliffs of Ninh Binh, our king stands victorious. Perched atop a high rock, it surveys its domain, a silhouette of undisputed power against the dying light. It lifts its head and unleashes a final, majestic roar that rolls across the ancient landscape, a definitive statement of its reign. The orchestral score swells, a symphony of strings and drums celebrating this timeless monarch. In the ancient lands of Vietnam, where stone met sky and nature reigned untamed, one creature ruled supreme. A symbol of power, of survival, of prehistoric majesty, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Thank you for joining us on this journey back in time. If you were captivated by the world of this incredible predator, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Dino Era channel for more amazing content, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an adventure. See you next time.